your name?
Kat.
Hi.
Hiya.
So are you a snooker player or a pool player or what?
I'm a pool player.
Ah.
Spent many a time around the pool table.
Any good?
I'm actually quite good, yeah, but the snooker tables are quite big for me, so I can't do my stance.
Now, what is your question then?
How can I change my stance so I get better shots on
right.
the table?
Standard. Go on then, Sean.
Well, standing is kind of very individual, and there's certain guidelines that you should always try and do. Are you right-handed?
I am, yes.
Right, well, that makes it easy.
Thank you.
Well, you should always lead with your right foot,
Okay.
and then just generally get in a comfy position, and then get your left foot ahead of your right foot. In the old days, they used to be very sort of side-on, like an old boxer. And now the modern day players tend to stand a lot squarer to their shots.
Ah, like kickboxing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, be careful with this one, Sean.
No. I hope I get this right. But then the general idea is just to get your right foot in line with the shot
Okay.
and your left foot with some of your weight going forward.
Right.
Just in a comfy position to give yourself a stable base to hit the shots from. That's it.
So, but I'll tell you what, you walk into a shot like you would and show Kat, and you just come this way. Now watch what Sean's
Come in with your right foot, which is in the line of the shot
Oh,
you're going to
yeah.
play.
Right.
And then the left foot goes forward.
So you can see the sort of differential
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Actually, the lines on the floor on the tiles actually are very good. So if you can just sort of you can see there exactly the difference between the angles.
Let's get you in and
Am I going over the blue?
yeah.
So if you're gonna go and walk into the shot, you go. You put your right foot in, then there.
And it's whichever feels comfortable, really.
Okay.
However you find it.
Right?
Do I get
See?
nearer or am I going
well,
distance-wise?
The old rule used to be that if you put your hand down on the table and you could lift it up without falling over,
Okay.
you were too far away.
Ah.
So get down to the shot and see how you feel, and we'll see if you fall over or not.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on.
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely,
good?
very good. Now all you got to do is pot it. Oh my goodness, I've got a pool partner.
Our work is done.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Hello. Pleased to meet you, Peter.
How do you do,
Hi,
John?
Mark Selby.
How do you do, Mark?
Now, you got a question about the brakes here you'd like to ask?
Yes, please. What I could never understand is what determined which side of the brown you went or how close to it you went. I could never work that out, why you didn't.
Well, I don't think players actually come off a couple of cushions to get so close to the colours. I think the aim of the break, what most of the players try to get, depending what side the break off from, is to try and get as close to the bulk rail as possible and try directly behind the yellow or green.
Well, you're a little bit unusual because you actually break, you're right-handed, so you break between green and brown. Why do you do that?
I'm not too sure, it's just something I've always done, where a lot of players, left-handed players, will normally break between the green and brown, but obviously myself being right-handed.
I mean, most of the right-handed players, they'd have the cue ball fairly close to the brown on this side,
Gotcha.
play the end red and round the angles. But Mark, so go on, you do your break off and show us
Well,
what you do.
we'll try our best.
So before you hit it, Mark, which red are you looking at hitting? You're going to hit?
Yes, well, I'll be looking at the outside red, playing the outside red.
Okay.
The very last one with the tracer left-hand side from this way. Obviously, if you're that side, it'll be right.
And what about if you played the red that's further? You're not like playing the red further up because it opens too many balls out, or?
Yeah, but not only that, sometimes if I end up flicking a bit too much side on, I normally catch the opposite red and obviously catch the break a little bit thicker, obviously where you don't want to be hitting.
All right. So the ideal is
give it
just
a
going
try.
to clip round there, come round the angles in between the blue, and try and get near the ball cushion. Something like that.
See, that would have been a bad break.
Absolutely
Really.
perfect, as you can see. But you see that one,
Would have been finishing there. I
you would
think.
have been leaving that one in the middle. But generally, break them up, try and leave as little, reds for the opposition.
Apart from that, there's very little down there.
Yeah.
But players nowadays, you leave them that red, you could be 1-0 behind. Standard of play, so obviously.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for
No,
asking.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank
Good luck.
Aye. Tickets, please. Hello, boys. How are you? Good. Question.
Angling
Angling.
to get a ball into a certain pocket.
Ah, right. So where to hit it? Where to hit the shot? Right. We've got the foolproof method for you, okay? If you consider, you know what a plant is, don't you, right? So we've made a plant here. The pink and black are a perfect plant into that corner pocket. So Sean, if you get down, if you get down here and you line on the pink full ball, right, full ball on the pink, and I move it out the way, that's got to be the perfect potting angle for the black. So in principle, every single ball that is on the table, if it's set up in the same way, no, sure, enough to help us with that. Is that fairly on?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you get down to pot this one, Morris, I'll give you a cue here. Yeah. If you get down and I want you to line up, okay, make sure you're in the middle of the white and line up full ball on the pink, okay? Full
You're
ball
going to hit the pink full in the face.
You're going to hit it full in the face. I'm going to move it out the way and tell you to pot it. Go. Perfect. And that is how you get the angle. Every single ball that's on the table, no matter where it is, that's the same principle. Because in effect, all the pink is the cue ball making contact with the object ball. So every angle on the table, you can pot a ball like that.
As long as your friends don't mind you carrying the pink round every time.
And I haven't got a ticket, by the way.
Right.
Is that all right?
I'll have to be on it.
Aye, he's a budding young snooker player. Hello, young man. Go to the Snooker Academy. Very good. What's your name?
Nika.
Very good. And the highest break, by the way, yesterday. Fantastic. What was it?
104.
104. And how old are you?
11.
11 years of age and you made 104. Well, that's fantastic. You're well ahead of schedule there. So, but you've got a question for Mark?
Yeah, I'm not really good with the rest.
Right.
Not very good with the rest, right? Okay. There you
I
go.
guess,
Just
I
come
guess
next
you'll
to
be
Mark.
using the rest a lot with obviously your height, because you're not the tallest of 11-year-olds, are you? Right, with the rest, the best way to do it, well, the textbook way, what everybody says, is obviously you want this part of your arm to be as parallel as possible, obviously side, and you don't want it there, you don't want it there, it's as parallel as possible. Obviously, be like that. And when you push through, you want to be pushing through nice and straight. You don't want to push through to the left or push through to the right.
Another thing to remember here, right, when you're playing with the rest, always make sure you've got plenty of cue over the rest head, okay? You don't want to be starting off with the Q-tip there, because what's it going to do when it comes back? Straight off. So always make sure you've got plenty there, and then you come back, pause, eyes on the object ball, just like you would for any other shot, and then you go through. Go on, watch the way Mark plays it.
So, to the side.
Okay? See the length of bridge he's got? See?
Go.
Through. Right.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, we'll get another one there for
You
you.
give it a go.
Start looking like that, all right?
Thank you. You reach
see
out,
that one
go on,
okay?
a bit further.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, that's
So
it.
arm parallel.
That's it. Parallel, very good. Now, yeah.
Back and through.
Right, going to give you one tip here, okay? One thing I can see straight away. Your tip is too far away from the cue ball to start off with, okay? Make sure you get your tip up to the white to start off with. Don't have it just... What you've got there is you've got it here, way away from the white. So get your tip up to the white. No,
Pull the rest back a little bit further.
Put your
because
rest
you're not
back,
giving yourself enough cue.
get your tip up to the white, okay? Now start taking your waggles backwards and forwards. That's a good strike, it's a better strike.
More solid.
But you still can get the cube, you can still get your tip up to the white a bit more, okay?
Right, so keep the rest where it is, but push your cue further forward. Don't push them both forward together.
That's it.
Because like John said before, you're not giving yourself enough cue.
Okay.
So keep the rest where it is and push your cue further forward.
Right, get that,
Now
that's
you've got
it. Now you started, that's your starting position, okay. Now that's it, get it there again. That's it, that's your starting position. Now come back, don't be frightened of coming back and going through. Nearly. Try again. And all you're thinking about here is trying to get through the ball nice and smooth and straight. Get your eyes on the red. When you come back for pausing,
Very good.
that's better.
That's it.
That's better, okay? So remember that. Arm parallel, give yourself plenty of cue over the end of it, and come back nice and smooth. Pause, don't have to be in a hurry. Get your eyes on the object ball, smooth stroke. Okay?
Yeah.
Spot on.
Keep practicing, mate.
Keep practice. 104, my goodness, at 11. We'll be playing him in a few years. Hello. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, hi.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
City Centre Ambassador, what's that?
It's like a community warding scheme, working partnership.
So is that all year or?
Yeah, it's all year round.
You're going to tell us to move on then?
Depends if I miss my shot.
So you're obviously on a break at the minute, that's why.
Yes, obviously.
So what's your question?
Question is, when using the rest, how do you generate a lot of backspin
Oh, right.
without chipping it there?
Off you go, Maestro.
Well,
Now you move in there next to Sean, I'll show you.
biggest mistake people make with the rest is making it far too complicated. So it's just like playing a normal screw shot, but your left hand is just holding the rest. Are you right-handed or
I'm
left-handed?
right-handed.
Okay. Well, again, you just want to keep it as simple as you possibly can.
Yep.
With a normal screw shot, nice and low on the white ball, follow through and hold the finish so that the cue goes through. That generates the spin. And with the rest, it's just exactly the same.
Cool.
A few technical things with the rest. When you do take your position, try and keep your elbow nice and high. Okay, not like that. Obviously not like that, that's just silly. And it's really the only sort of shot in the game where you have a short backswing and a fairly short follow through.
I actually think when people use the rest, the biggest fault with amateurs with the rest is they don't actually give themselves enough cue over the end. The amount of times you go in a club and you'll see them and they only have this on.
Yeah.
Well, how are they going to get the cue to come back?
Yeah.
First thing it does is come off the rest.
True.
So give yourself a nice distance of cue. Try and mirror basically the length of your own bridge. You know, the length of your own, what you'd have over your own bridge. And then that makes it easy. So you're not nothing else to think about then. But if you have it too short, it comes back, it's off the rest, and then you've made a mess of it. So have a nice distance of cue of it, and then get some movement. Always about getting some movement. Like golfers waggle, same thing with this, get some waggle and movement. Go on, Maestro, knock it in.
So try and screw it back to the green or the blue.
Yeah, sorry.
See there, nice distance. See, good length of cue. Come back, straight through. Absolutely marvellous. Right, do you want to have a go?
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to have another go because I might not get it right.
There we are. What's that looking like, Sean? Is that fairly straight?
That looks about spot on.
You're going to let him use your cue?
Yeah,
or do you-
yeah, we'll go
I'll
with this
use. Right. If you knock the tip off, he'll blame you open. Right. See, the first thing everyone brings the rest head too close. Okay. And you also want to try and keep it. I'll tell you what, we'll cheat it. You want to try and keep it as you don't be cueing across the rest. Okay. Nice and low on it. Come back and go through the ball. There you are. You got the screw back a little bit. Pretty good.
Bit of practice,
You've done it.
will be all
I mean, exactly. That's what it is. It's just practice and getting used to it. But bit of movement, plenty of cue over the end of the rest, and keep it nice and smooth. You'll be screwing back.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Cheers for that.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dom.
Get back to work.
I'm going.
Morning, John. What's your name?
Sean,
Sean. Right, are you a regular player?
I've played a little bit, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
And we've got Sean here today. So what shot has been a problem for you? Or what would you like to know about?
I never seem to be able to time the stun run right. Either get too short or too far. I never really get it as I want to get it.
Yeah, it is actually quite a tricky shot. I think it's probably the trickiest shot for most amateurs to play.
Yeah, because the stun run through is kind of half a stun and half a run through. So it's really actually the players on the telly make it look so easy. And you were one of the best players at it, you know, just playing that really good stun run through. But it's actually not that easy. So I'm going to play a stun shot where the white will stop where the red is. You just hit it just below the middle, quite firm.
Right.
And then that wouldn't be good position for the black.
No.
Okay.
So we'll move that back, something like that. Now the difference with this is now he's going to pop this, stun it, but he's going to stagger the cue board so it's just got enough life to end up on the black. So where are you hitting this, Sean?
Just above the middle this time. The same sort of strike, but just above.
So once again, it's all about where you're striking the cue ball. So it's basically the same strike, it's the same delivery of the cue, but all it is moving the tip slightly higher up the cue ball. You want to have a go? Yeah. Okay.
So just above the middle in the white ball.
Nice and straight for you. Just go a little higher, that's it. Perfect stun run through. Now don't worry about missing the pot. The actual execution of the shot, spot on. Exactly what you want. Do you want another go?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, yeah. There you go.
The way you hit that was absolutely perfect.
Just remember, slightly higher. Perfect.
Absolutely
there you go.
perfect.
Cured.
Job
Thank
well
you very
done.
much.
Job
Thank
well
you,
done.
Sean.
Fills in the post.
Yes.